Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Leo, I'm going to be doing a love reading for you guys, so choose your energy. This is side number 1 and this is side number 2. So I really am getting some sort of I'm getting like a twin flame vibe, I'm not going to lie, with this 11, right? And then we have the 38 and the 49. It's like increasing by 11. There's something here with 11, right? So it doesn't have to be a twin flame, but it could be a divine counterpart, someone who like a really, it's not just a soulmate though, it's someone who is very, very important. They're two people who are very important to one another. And what's interesting about this read is that I feel, again, we have like 11, we have 33, we have 22. So we have like this really synchronistic vibe going. And I feel there's these two people who are, what's interesting is like, I don't think these two people are together. And I think these two people have decided to kind of leave things as friends. But what's interesting is I feel like this is the masculine and this is the feminine. But yeah, I always get left side masculine, right side, this side number 2 is feminine. So I feel like, I don't know if it was the masculine or the feminine who decided to just be friends, right? But I feel like these two people left things as friends. So this is the type of relationship that I'm talking about. It's two people who already know each other, and it's two people who seem to be friends, you know? And what's interesting about this read is that we have honesty is essential, number 38, and then at the bottom of the deck, we had actions speak louder than words. What's interesting about this pick is like, if you look at this, the masculine energy is behind the feminine, and they want to give the feminine a rose, right? So red roses could be significant to you guys. I feel a lot of emotion here with this moon. Yeah, and 38 makes 11. I just realized that. So yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I think, and it's crazy because you see how we have the fireworks here, which is reminding me of New Year's. Maybe this is supposed to be put out before New Year's. I don't know if like someone's making some sort of approach on New Year's. I don't know. There's something maybe about New Year's for you guys. But yeah, there's something going on here with this relationship where I feel like with speak with love and truth, someone has not yet spoken with love and truth, right? And I feel like that's why these two people are sitting as friends, right? Because I feel like, again, someone could have been the feminine, right, who's like taking back their emotions, right, and not showing their emotions because someone was like, you know what, no, let's just be friends, you know what I mean? And I feel like it could have been the masculine who's like, yeah, let's just be friends, but they're not really being honest. Do you see how like they're behind the feminine and they want to give the feminine a rose, but at the same time they're stuck in a friendship kind of vibe? That's what I'm getting with this reading. It's like someone really loves someone else, and it's giving me a little bit of a Gatsby vibe. I don't know if you guys have seen The Great Gatsby, but it's like someone who is like waiting to, it's like Gatsby waited until he had money to get with Daisy, right? I think her name is Daisy. Anyway, yeah, like he waited till he had his fortune. He waited until he had money. He waited until things were perfect. Like he just like didn't feel like he was enough for her, I guess. Or I don't know what the deal was. I, again, haven't taken an English class in mad long and haven't seen the movie in years or read the book like in years. But I just do remember the fact that he leaves for a really long time, right? He leaves for a really long time to go like accumulate his wealth. And then he thinks like Daisy will be there when he gets back. And the interesting thing is like when he gets back, Daisy's married and Daisy has like 3 freaking kids. Yeah, it's like actually kind of sad because it's like he took so long to, and it has nothing to do with the fact that it took him a long time. It's just the fact that like, what did he prioritize? He prioritized like being perfect for her, you know what I mean? And I think his way of being perfect was having money. You know, it's like, I'm not good enough for her. Let me like go do something with my life so that I can be, you know, better. But I think that she loved him anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? She loved him the way he was in the beginning when they met, but he disappeared, right? And it's just interesting because I'm getting a Gatsby vibe, especially here with like the fireworks and this party that's going on and there's like a masquerade. I think that this person, again, it's like they're watching the feminine, but they don't want to, they're like, oh, I have to go accumulate my wealth, or I have to be a better, you know what I mean? I have to do something better. You know what I mean? This like, I'm not good enough for this person, or like, they don't feel adequate. And they're like, oh, when I feel adequate, I will go approach them. So like, I'm going to leave it as friends because I don't want to ruin this relationship. And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like the masculine with fairies of the future and the singer of transfiguration. I feel like they think 33 and 11. They think that like, it's like they're just looking to the future. They're looking to the future. They're not looking at the present moment. And that's the problem right now. Someone's not looking in the present. They're looking to the future, always looking to the future, looking to the future. And what they don't see is that like they're not seeing things for what they are, right? They're not seeing things, like they're confused in a sense because they think that they have to go do something. Or they have to be a better person, or if they have to make more money. Do you know what I'm saying? They have to like have this type of car and this type of job, right? For like this feminine to want them. And I think like what's most important right now would be to take action, right? To be like, to live in this present moment. And like the present is really all that we have. And it's sad to me because it's like this person, I don't think they've been honest, right? They just kind of disappeared. And I think that they actually have a lot to say to the feminine, but they disappeared, right? Like they're like, oh no, I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to go, you know, again, I have to like work on this. I have to work on this. I have to get better at this. I'm not good enough for this person yet. So like, but I will be. So I'm going to go, right? But I'm going to keep all my emotions in. And it's like, I'm going to leave this as friends. With this 46, this 10 is like the ending of this, like there is an ending here. And the ending is like, okay, we're friends. And I feel like it's sad because I feel like this feminine was, you know, with the waters, Tahariel, I don't know how to say this name, Tahariel of the waters. She's the one on the fairy cover. And it's interesting because she's all about emotions and like the divine feminine aspect, right? Which is like giving. And I feel like she gave a lot to this masculine. And for them to kind of leave it as like a friend thing, I think really hurt this feminine. Again, like it kind of feels like they just disappeared. It kind of feels like they just left, right? And it's interesting because I feel like they didn't leave it in a way where this person knew, right? Like they didn't leave it in a way where this person could know what's going on. So I feel like the masculine has this whole plan in his head about the future and like what's going to happen when they reunite, and like everything's going to be okay. I have like this plan in my head. But what's crazy is like they left it with like all these cracks. That's what I keep getting cracks. Like they didn't communicate any of this to the feminine. Do you know what I'm saying? They didn't communicate their plan of like coming back later on, or coming back when they were more mature, or coming back when they're older, you know, and working on things. It's like, oh, I want to go do this, this, and this, and I'll come back for you later, right? But for now, I'm going to keep everything hidden, right? So that you don't know. And it's sad because I think that, first of all, I think that the masculine is good enough, and I don't feel like they're seeing that. You know what I mean? They were good enough. They were good enough as they were. They didn't have to, yeah, maybe they had to mature. Maybe, you know, these two people met when they were very young. But at the end of the day, it's like this person is leaving for an extended amount of time, right? And it's sad because I don't know how long it's been, but I just feel like this feminine energy did give emotions, and then it wasn't reciprocated. This person shut them down, you know, like they shut them down. And the crack in this relationship is like, I feel like the feminine can feel the masculine like all the time. Like, do you see how the feminine's looking back? Like she knows he's there, but he has a mask on, right? She doesn't even know that that's him. It's like she left. It's like, honestly, this masculine left this feminine like haunted. I'm going to say it like that, because this feminine felt like true love for this person, and this person like disappeared. You know what I'm saying? This person disappeared, and it's like they have this whole plan about how like it's gonna be in the future when I come back, and you know, who knows what they're doing right now. They could have another girlfriend, they could be, you know, I don't know, they could be doing, like, I don't know what they're doing right now, but the way that they left it in this way where it's like, you know, I'll always have this special love for you, and I feel like they want to come back, but it's like when they think it's the right time, which I feel like is actually very selfish. But the funny thing is, like, I don't think they think it's selfish. I think they think it's like the nicest thing that they could do is go work on themselves and come back at a later time. But I don't know if it's just going to be too late, because I feel like here with the Magician in reverse, one thing that I'm getting is like they're like haunting this feminine. Like I feel like this feminine is attached to, like, was very attached to them, and I feel like the feminine feels very conflicted. Like she's always looking back to see if this person's there. Do you know what I'm saying? She's always looking to see if this person has arrived. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I think this feminine is waiting for the masculine in a sense, and it's like painful, right? I think it's really painful. Like the way that she's looking back, I can't get over this. Like it's like she feels the rose there, she feels him there, but he's not there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like he's a phantom, and it's like he's haunting this person. Like, to be honest, that's what I'm getting with the feminine energy. It's like a haunting energy. It's like always waiting for someone to come that never comes. But then it's like the way that this masculine left it is like they are coming back. So I feel like what the hell else is this feminine going to do but to wait? Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know when this masculine decides, like, is deciding to come back. That's what I'm trying to say. It kind of feels really selfish, but at the same time, I feel like the masculine doesn't think it's selfish at all. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, I'm doing this all for you, but at the end of the day, this feminine is alone. And in the end of the movie, like, she's with another guy. Like, you know what I mean? She's married. She has kids. I don't know how long this person is planning to, like, not be around. But what I'm getting with this card, Actions Speak Louder, yeah, I think, like, you see how there's a lot of 3D. It's like, the way that these two are experiencing, like, each other is, like, not even on the 3D. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it was like a past life. It's like a soul contract. Like this doesn't even feel 3D. This feels like somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's like, it's 3D, but it's not. It's like these two people experience one another in their dreams maybe, right? But not ever in the 3D. And again, I think that could drive someone crazy. Like I'm getting that like a lot, like someone's being driven insane. And I feel like it's the feminine, because I just keep getting the fact that she's like she's looking at the rose, but like the rose is not there, right? She feels the rose, but the rose is not there. And it's freaking me out a little bit, because I can like feel it's not even a paranoia. It's someone who's anxious all the time, like anxious, like looking out a window all the time, like looking outside the door and seeing no one there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like looking at the driveway, no one's there. Looking, you know what I mean? It's just like someone who's always looking out and there's no one there. But like the feminine feels the masculine's presence. And the masculine has like, I feel like the masculine and this feminine have had some sort of conversation where it's like, yeah, in the future. So I don't know though, like if that's gonna work out the way that this masculine wants it to, because I feel like, honestly, I feel some trouble for the feminine, to be honest, and I feel like it's hurting the feminine to hold on. So I feel like at some point the feminine is gonna have to let go, because the feminine is the one that's being left in the dark, right? Like the masculine is the one that's like, okay, in the future I'm coming in at some point, right? But they got this messed up. Do you know what I mean? They messed this up, because it's like the feminine is the type of person I feel like that is not going to move on. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just going to wait. And it's interesting because in the Gatsby movie, like she does marry someone else, you know what I mean? And they don't end up being together. So that's kind of how I'm feeling this vibe. It's like someone is making all these plans for the future, and what they don't understand is like, I don't know if what they're trying to create is going to even happen. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're looking towards the future. You're looking at this one moment in time that I don't think can even happen at this point. I don't know how far. I don't even know. I feel like this feminine is not going to be available. Like this year, 2022, I don't think this feminine is going to wait anymore. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it, because this feminine is, they're saying like she's a magician, right? So she can manifest whatever she wants, and she's putting everything on hold. And I don't think that that's right, and I think she knows that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like here with the girl and the bird, she's just, you know, she's not living real life. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like she's living life in her dreams, she's living life in her fantasies, but she's not living life. And I don't think that the divine wants that for this feminine. So I feel like this feminine is going to have to, yeah, like I don't think this plan is going to work out. And I feel like the feminine is going to ask the divine to kind of release this for her. You know, like let this go, because I'm being like haunted. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we had like this plan, but it's not working out. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, how long can I wait for someone to come back? And I feel like this feminine is going to end up moving on. And it's sad, because I feel like, again, this person can manifest, and they're like closing off their emotions to anybody that comes through. They're closing off their emotions to their own manifestations and their own capability of creating a brand new beginning for themselves, right? Because it's like, nah, I'm waiting for someone. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, is this person even coming back for sure? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, was this an empty promise? Like, I don't know where this person is. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy read. Like where the hell is this person? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because I feel like this person, it's like, do they even remember the pact that they made, right? Like, do they even remember? If this was like in a past life that this pact was made, and then it's like on this lifetime it was supposed to happen, but these two are still friends. Do you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, I don't know how this is going to end up working out. It's a beautiful reading in the sense that there's someone here that's like giving up everything for the feminine, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's not really working. Do you know what I'm saying? It didn't work out in the Gatsby, so I don't know how it's going to work out in real life. Like, you putting someone on hold till you accomplish what you need to accomplish and get the money and feel good enough for this person, and then you put this person on hold, like, I'm out, I'll be right back, and this person is just like, this person never came back, I must be crazy, I have to move on. And that's the vibe I'm getting for this year 2022. It's like, people aren't going to wait anymore for, like, I don't think people want to wait anymore. People want to manifest what it is that they want, right? And it's like, this person's been holding back all these manifestations and these probably like relationships and advances because, again, they're like, no, this person's coming back, I know it. And even if they don't mean to do it, they subconsciously, it's like subconscious. That's what I'm saying. It's like a ghost for this feminine. And that's why I feel like it can't last any longer, because it's going to drive the feminine crazy. I got to get out of this energy. Let's pull what both of these people need. What I'm getting with this reading is like, I don't think this person ever meant to not have a future with this feminine. I think that was the plan. But of course, things don't ever go the way we plan for them to go, right? So what I'm getting with this masculine is like, there was very good intentions when this all started. And the fact that they might have said, like, let's be friends. And the fact that they said they'd be back and etc. Like, that's the whole reading, right? Like, they had good intentions, but now what it's turned into is, I feel like, stagnancy in this feminine's life. And it's interesting because I feel like for this masculine, you know how Gatsby always threw these parties for her to show up? It's like, do you see how there's a 3 of Cups, there's like a party going on? I feel like this person, they planned to maybe be faster, or they planned to come back, or whatever their plan was, it's like it didn't go the way they wanted to. And like, I think in their head, they still think like this person will always be there. And like, if they, again, there's something about these parties, right? Like, if they throw them, this person will show up one day, right? Doesn't matter how far in the future it is, they'll be there, right? They'll be at the party. But it's like, with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cup here, it's like they were naive, right? And this is what I'm trying to say. It's like, I think this person, again, had the right intentions when they left things as friends. Like, I'll be back. I'll make sure, like, we're together. Like, don't worry about anything. I'm going to take care of everything. But now I feel like it's like they're too far gone to, like, come back the way they thought they could. It's like they thought they'd come back clean. They thought they'd come back, you know, single. First of all, this person might not even be single right now. They might be like passing the time with someone else. That's something that I'm getting with this 3 of Cups. It's like this person might be overindulging, right? It's like the life that they chose it has harmed them in some sort of way. It's like, oh yeah, I make a lot of money, but I have like a problem, right? Like I might drink too much, I might do this, I might be, dependent on something, I might, be seeking the comfort of someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the plan isn't going as they thought it would, and they keep, again, this Queen of Cup is in the back of their mind. It's like, this is the Queen of Cup, right? It's like, I'll be there, I'm gonna make sure I'm there. I'm gonna make sure I'm there. But they thought of this like a child and not like an adult who thinks, but 20 other things could happen. There's no like plan B. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no contingency plan for like what would happen if like this didn't go right and this didn't go right. And now I feel like they're kind of stuck, right? Like they're stuck in these parties. They're stuck in this life that they created for themselves. And now it's like they can't really get back. And I feel like it started with good intentions, and I feel like maybe even in a past life there was like this intention to meet one another and to come back to one another, but I don't know if they're going to be able to follow through with their plan. Like, yeah, like I want you, so many things remind me of you. Yeah, like they still think about this Queen of Cup all the time, but where the are they right now? I don't know. Like, I don't even think they thought that they'd be gone for this long. I don't think they thought that they'd be caught up, but they're caught up right now, and I don't feel like, I don't know how they're going to free themselves. That's what it feels like. It's like someone's caught up, right? And I'm getting that heavily because I have like, they're telling the feminine here that there is a stuck person here, right? Like the Six of Swords is no movement. The Chariot in reverse, no movement. The Wheel of Fortune, no movement, right? There's something here that got stuck. And I feel like they're trying to tell the feminine that to like unstick themselves, right? Because this masculine promised a lot of things. The masculine said that they'd be back. The masculine again said that this, like, whatever they said, this is forever, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think they didn't mean it, but again, life happens and like things have been going on and there's no, now what? Do you know what I'm saying? Now what, right? You've kept someone here like as a ghost. That's what it feels like. This person, yeah, like just being near you is intoxicating. Like this feminine energy, what they need is for this to end, and not end in the way that it's like, oh, we're going to end it as friends and I'll be back. No, like this is done. I'm never coming back, right? And until they get that, I feel like they're just always like in between, right? Like they're in between if I should stay, if I should go, if I should wait, if I should, again, I'm going to try to move on, but subconsciously, like I'm still holding on to a person. And it's like very wrong for this person to have done that to them. Again, there was no bad intentions in the beginning, or maybe there was, but I'm not seeing that, to be honest. Like with this card in reverse, I feel like they just didn't see the other side of this. Do you know what I'm saying? They didn't see the other side of like, it's like Gatsby. It's like, I only see one side. It's like my perspective. I'm not seeing anything from this person's perspective. Yeah, like this feminine is alone. You know what I'm saying? What makes the masculine think that the feminine is going to wait this long? Do you know what I'm saying? And be able to stick it out by themselves? Probably not. And I think that this feminine, they're ready for someone who's actually going to put actions in. You know what I mean? It's like actions speak loudly. A lot of people, yeah, it's like this person was like all talk in a sense, or like, yeah, I'll be back, like we'll be friends for now. It's like, and I feel like they're holding back the fact that they, really love this person, that they want to come back to this person. But again, I feel like the feminine already knows that and is like holding on in a sense. And now I feel like the divine is telling this feminine that this masculine is stuck wherever the hell they put themselves. And even though I think they never had any intentions of really never coming back, I don't know if they can even come back right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Or they want to come back. Like, I see that they want to come back, right? But it's like they cannot because they're tied up in something, right? And they still think like they can have this, but I don't feel like that's true because I feel like this feminine energy is going to move on. You know what I mean? It's like, I think feminines, you have to see this as an ending. I think that's what I'm here to tell you. Like, you have to see this as an end so that you can move forward, because if you keep thinking about what this person said, and this person said they'd be back, and this person, like, yeah, I get that. I get everything. I did the reading. I get it. But the fact is that I feel like the only way you can move on with your life is if you really let this go. You know what I mean? Let it go. And I feel that is what your intuition is trying to communicate to you, right? Because with this 49, that makes a 13, that makes a 4, right? And then you have the 4 of Swords. And 4 speak of communication. And I feel like, again, it's like your own intuition that's been telling you that You have to let this go. You have to let it go so that you can turn the wheel yourself. Again, you're waiting on somebody that I feel, again, they never had any intention of not coming back. But whatever the 3D, whatever they got themselves into, it's not so easy to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? And maybe in like some other realm they said they'd be back, but like in the 3D they're not back. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like they still think about the Queen of Cups, they still think about you, but they're not there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's selfish. It's really selfish. I'm gonna say it because it's like someone should just say like, go live your life, right? And they never did that. They never gave that blessing of like, oh, you can go live your life. Like, I love you. We just, you know, they left it as like, I'll be back. And that's not right. You know what I mean? They're not letting someone else live their life. I just want to see where they're like stuck, like what they're doing right now. This person is so confusing. They have like every intention of communicating, but I feel like with the Hierophant in reverse, they had no idea what was going to happen. Like, they had no idea where life was going to take them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, they have all these plans and then nothing is going according to plan. Do you know what I'm saying? And all that's happening is time is going by and someone is stuck waiting. And I'm telling you, if you're the feminine, please go. Like, yeah, you could see it as like, oh, why didn't Daisy wait for Gatsby and like all this shit? And she could have she never really loved her. Like, no. Like, feminines, you will find the right person for you once you start manifesting again from the heart what it is that you truly want, and you move forward with your life. But you can't move forward if you keep thinking about this person subconsciously. And I feel like this person is always like, I'm coming, and then they never come. That's the energy here. Someone who never shows up. Do you know what I'm saying? They've never shown up. And I know that they said they would, and I know like we want to believe that, but it's not right for them to stop you from living your life, you know? So the only thing, and I know it's like easier said than done, because again, they're there. They're just always there. I get it, but it's like, nah, you can't keep living your life in that way. You can't keep living your life like a ghost, right? Like, you're not integrated into the 3D. You're living your life in your dream state. You're living life through fantasies, and you're like, oh yeah, this person will be back, and they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? And here I feel like there's someone is massively stuck. Like, they don't show up, and they keep saying that they're going to show up. Even here, it's like, I am, and they're not. Like, they're not here. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, little do they know that I feel like with the Hierophant in reverse, they might not be able to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's fair. You can do whatever you want, feminines. I feel like you're meant to move on. Like, I feel like you're meant to end this cycle yourself. Give yourself the closure that you deserve and move forward. And I just see them making you stuck. Like, I feel like that's the message here, you know? Like, they're the ones that are keeping you stuck right now. And they're the ones that are keeping beautiful things out of your life and love out of your life. And I know, like, it's hard to let this person go, but they say a lot maybe, but they don't do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? They said a lot of shit. And again, I don't think they didn't mean it, but they haven't put any action behind it. So it's not fair to you, because again, you can keep believing in what they said. I believe what they say, which is irritating me. Like, I believe that they wanted to come back. Like, I do believe it. But at the end of the day, they did not. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're not here. At the end of the day, this is the energy. So it's like, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You can keep waiting for that promise, or you can go live your life and find someone who's actually going to put action behind what they say. Right? Because this person seems, again, this might be like a Gatsby who comes like 20 years later and is like, I'm here, but like, it's too late. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo. This was a tough reading. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.